Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Our Lives official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Sloan's arrangement to stop Leo's constant spending. Everett finds implicating data. Days of Our Lives uncover that Nicole DiMera will remain by Holly Jonas' bedside and continue to clutch trust. Holly's circumstances desperate in the ICU, however Nicole will attempt to accept that her girl will make do and recuperate. During the tense conversation with EJ DiMera, who just arrived outside the bistro to play the blame game, Stefan DiMera will defend himself. EJ just tore into Stefan over what befell Holly since he accepts the awful medications came from one of Clyde Weston's shipments. That is valid, however, Stefan could return the fault on EJ and behave like this could not have possibly occurred assuming EJ had assisted him with disposing of Clyde when he inquired. Days spoilers say Everett Lynch will pursue a hot scoop, so he'll feel like he's in good shape when he snoops on EJ and Stefan's educational conversation. Done with Chad DiMera and Julie Williams, they'll discuss friends and family who have passed on and how they've left openings in their lives. Nonetheless, DOL say Julie and Chad will likewise attempt to remain confident about the future and trust that better days are coming up soon. In spite of the fact that Julie will be grieved about Chad's separation with Stephanie Johnson, Abigail Klein, she could guarantee him that he'll continue on with the perfect individual when he's prepared. Losing Abigail DiMera was hard on Chad, so Julie ought to give him a little leeway with regards to exploring this new existence without her. Different days say Sloan Peterson Brady will acknowledge she wants to move quickly or Leo obvious will consume each penny she has. Leo has been spending like insane, so Sloan should think of a procedure to close down the entirety of his wild costs and recapture control of the circumstance. Could Sloan at any point persuade Leo to ease off every one of the preposterous buys? Will Leo need something different consequently? Leo's bankrupting Sloan. Sloan plots to report charge cards taken? Days of Our Lives and reports bother Leo distinct is bankrupting Sloan Peterson Brady, who is allowing him to utilize her visas. She concocts a smart thought to remove him at the knees and get him captured. She's detailing he took her cards. Days of Our Lives calling the banks. The principal thing Sloan does is call the banks and report the cards taken and question every one of the charges which have maximized the cards. She'll get new cards, however it will require an investment to get the charges switched so she doesn't owe them herself, and she'll tell Eric Brady. Days of Our Lives Leo's bankrupting Sloan. Sloan plots to report MasterCards stolen. This will make them be declined and police to be known as the following time Leo attempts to utilize one and she's not stressed over his serious intentions to come clean. He had already tried to tell EJ and Nicole DiMera the truth about Jude Brady, but they didn't believe him. Assuming she blames him for taking the cards, she should simply tell Eric she hadn't utilized them since Nicole protected Jude in the square. DOL charge card extortion, robbery, what else? Leo has a sufficient earlier record for extortion and shakedown, also burglary, that the charges will be not difficult to demonstrate. He's taken and fenced pearls and gems. He's coerced before as well, even faked his own passing attempting to cause Will Horton and Sonny Kariaki's problems previously. Sloan realizes that she'll be more handily accepted than Leo regardless of how he attempts to safeguard himself and who will protect him. Not Melinda Trask and she and Sloan are currently the main lawful games around now that Beauty Brady is no more. Days of Our Lives it's an arrangement. Sloan is almost certain she has an arrangement set up that will work and her child's secret is completely safe, since nobody will trust Leo. Leo as of now has had a terrible standing in Salem for a really long time, and nobody will debate the allegations she will make against him. To the extent that his extraordinary love for Dmitri von Luskner, Peter Port, she's shocked Dmitri succumbed to Leo's trick which she thinks it was what a bum Leo is. Breaking up his best friend's marriage and seducing her husband for his substantial inheritance takes a real bum. He might have conveyed a child along the edge of the street, yet all the same the child's ensuing passing refutes it. Leo's sumptuous way of life is the most despicable aspect of Sloan's presence. Days of Our Lives bother that Leo's favorable luck includes some significant pitfalls to Sloan. Check out Perceive how the lawful bird manages the shopaholic. Days of Our Lives features. There's in no way like indulging yourself with an extraordinary treat, particularly when it's on another person's dime. Leo is having a great time depleting Sloan's records obviously, Sloan's not having a great time. Truth be told, it's about time Sloan fixes her sugar child. Yet, how? Leo's made it clear the possibly way he'll check his propensity is in the event that Sloan gives Nicole, Ariane Zucker, her child back. Is she ready to tell the truth because she is already so broke financially? An overwhelming circumstance. With respect to Nicole, she sits vigil at Holly's bedside in the emergency clinic. Nicole prays that the troubled teen does not lose her daughter while she is still in a bad mood. Holly is the light in her life, and Nicole can't envision a world without her. Is Holly's condition the explanation EJ and Stefan are squabbling furiously once more? Anything the explanation, they might need to turn down the volume. This town has a ton of subtle ears and eyes, particularly with Everett looking for a shameful story. Julie mitigates Chad. Across town, Chad plunks down with Julie to figure out his sentiments. They discuss misfortune, the past, and what's in store. Chad doesn't know which bearing his life is heading to head, however, he's certain trusting he sees as somewhere delicate to land. On the off chance that you are behind on Days of Our Lives, let Cleanser Center Point assist with getting you up on all the most recent Salem happenings. Each weekend, we distribute the week-by-week update that tells you the greatest things that went down and assists you with understanding where the show is currently. Executioner Pill Curve Clyde, Stefan and Ava being set up as Salem's body count rises? Days of Our Lives uncover that Clyde Weston is at fault for the expanded medications in Salem. Clyde is likewise at legitimate fault for pressuring Ava Vitali and Stefan DiMera into the medication exchange. Days of Our Lives features. Nonetheless, could Clyde truly kill off his clients? Regardless, fiends are faithful to their providers. It would be very much like Clyde to say killing clients is terrible for business. With the expansion in Salem excesses and passings, are Clyde, Stefan, and Ava being set up? Days of Our Lives Clyde Weston's compulsion. DOL spoilers uncover that Clyde is indeed attempting to overwhelm the Salem wrongdoing and medication scene. Clyde is in jail, yet he has associations both all around. Days of Our Lives theory, executioner Pill Bend Clyde, Stefan and Ava being set up as Salem's body count rises? Clyde had Trip Johnson ruthlessly went after, then, at that point, let Ava in on that it was from him. Because of this, Ava was forced to give in and help Clyde run his drug business and use the bistro to launder money. After Ava's overseer was killed, Clyde constrained Stefan to work with the previous Horde princess. Clyde had the option to utilize Gabby Hernandez DiMera's jail circumstance to pressure Stefan to reveal more than was prudent. DOL awful for business. Despite the fact that Clyde truly does give expanding requests during the 7-day stretch of January 1st, could he sincerely attempt to kill half of Salem? Over the course of his career, Clyde has repeatedly stated that certain sins are bad for business. It appears to be that killing all of the medication clients in Salem would adversely affect Clyde's primary concern.